Okay, here we go. We're live on TWB. Welcome, one and all. It's Bruce here, traveling with Bruce. Welcome to Friday, July the 12th. I've been kind of busy here. Just hang on one sec here.
Change your life. If you're suffering from premature
hit that right there, and we'll put this on over here like that, and we'll double check that we're all good here. Hi, everybody. Sorry for the delay here. Yeah, just uploaded a video like 10 minutes ago, an update on the tropical storm Barry moving in on New Orleans. I just put that video up in the last 10-15 minutes as I'm scrambling to give you guys updates as to what's going on. I'm just learning updates, and I'm just quickly getting the information to you as quick as I can, as usual. And let me just double check here on my big ass iPad, make sure everything is working right here. It looks like it is. Little hair up there, I don't like that. Yes, live cruise ship news with Bruce. Is that me? I think that's me. How you guys doing? Yeah, I'm here. Okay, good. I see myself. Yay! Welcome one, welcome all to Friday, July the 12th, 2019, my last Friday live show. Tomorrow, Saturday at 2 p.m. Eastern will be my last live show for the 6 days that I've been doing them every week now for the last year and a half. Starting Monday, I'll be on the air at 8 o'clock Eastern time, and I look forward to having you visit me starting Mondays at 8 o'clock Eastern once a week. I will continue doing live shows, but just once a week, not 6 days a week. I'm just almost out of breath here getting everything done. Been working on a couple of stories today, and the second one, just telling you about this whole New Orleans thing is becoming more interesting. Of course, I figured it would be. We've been expecting the tropical system to ramp up. It became a tropical storm, I guess, yesterday, and then they called it Barry. Now it's slowly ramping up to hurricane force. It has to hit 74 miles an hour sustained winds, and then they'll call it a hurricane. Cheers, by the way, from TWB here in Creston. And the speculation is that by either late tonight or tomorrow in the morning, the tropical storm will reach winds in the 70s, and she might make Category 1. Now, it's complicated. This is not a typical hurricane that we follow, that comes across from the Atlantic Ocean or forms in the Gulf of Mexico and over a week slowly moves her way into the USA. This one here has been brewing a couple hundred miles south of New Orleans for a week at least. And the problem New Orleans has is this hurricane isn't going to really be a wind problem necessarily. I mean, yeah, there'll be some trees and power lines and knocked out, but this isn't a 150 mile an hour monster. The problem with this one is it is such a slow moving system that it's just going to dump rain and rain and rain, upwards of 2 feet of rain. That's the equivalent of 28, that's 24 inches. That would be 24 inches of snow, 2 feet of snow around here. Then with drifting on top of that creates havoc anywhere. I don't care if you're in Philadelphia or if you're in Creston. 2 feet of snow, even in Canada, in like a 24-hour time frame, that's bad news. That's really bad news. You can scramble all you want, but you're just constantly trying to get rid of it. But with water, this is a problem. Water flows, snow falls and stays generally where it lands. Water doesn't do that. Water falls and then flows to its lowest point, and New Orleans is in big trouble. The Mississippi River is at its highest level in 90 years, 90 years, 90, the highest level, because of all the runoff of all the rain that's been hitting the Central Plains, northern U.S., and all the snow meltage. This is still happening. It's all coming down. And so you've got the Mississippi River running very high. You've got now the Gulf of Mexico lifting with a storm surge between 2 and 4 feet. That is going to be pushed in by the moving hurricane. and then you've got 2 feet of water coming down, and in certain spots it's going to be 5 to 10 feet of water because low-lying areas are going to collect all the water from everywhere else, and we're talking a possible disaster here of epic proportions. And yet it's just not dominating the news every second of the day. They talk politics and everything else. They kind of throw this thing in for 5 minutes, an hour, and just kind of pass it on. They just don't get it. They don't get the severity of the problem. Now, from a cruise perspective, which is what I love to talk about, by the way, I love talking about cruise ships. There are 4 Carnival cruise ships in the Gulf of Mexico right now, and they are scheduled to return to this area in the next 2 to 3 days. We've got the Carnival Valor and Glory that's supposed to return to New Orleans, and we've got the Dream and Freedom returning to Galveston. Now, no one talks about Galveston right now. Everyone's talking about New Orleans and the fact that New Orleans and the port of Mobile, Alabama have officially closed their ports to ship traffic, marine traffic. These ports are shut down. You can't get in or out. Well, Carnival has 4 ships that have to return, 2 of which to New Orleans and 2 to Galveston. Now, Galveston could be shut down in a matter of hours. It all depends on the tracking of this storm and the rain amounts and the wind directions and everything else. And this is all still in play as I'm talking to you. This thing is ramping up. It's sitting. This tropical storm is sitting over very warm water on July the 12th. It's called summer, and the sun is way up there, just making everything hotter. This is not good. This system, if it were moving at 15 miles an hour, it wouldn't be a problem, but it isn't. It's moving at 2 to 3 to 4 miles an hour, and she's just cooking and cooking and cooking and cooking and getting bigger and bigger. And the bands, the rain bands, are getting wider and wider. This mother is going to dump a whole bunch of water, and it's not going to be pretty. Galveston has a problem all year round with flooding. Galveston always has problems with flooding in its area. This is not going to help it. If Galveston gets a foot of water, or 6 inches or 12 inches or 18 inches, who knows? They could have problems there too. So Carnival is going to have to decide what to do with the 4 ships. They did get the Valor out yesterday, out of Mobile, with her passengers, and she's gone for 3 days now. So the hope for the Valor is that she returns next Monday and it's all over. It's fine. But the Glory returns to New Orleans on Sunday. The Dream, Carnival Dream, comes into port, I believe, comes into port to Galveston on Saturday. That's at the height of the hurricane. There's no way it's coming in. There's no way. So it can't even get to Galveston without going through the mess. So these ships might be stuck at sea for a couple of days to keep the passengers safe. We're talking 15,000 passengers who are on ships right now. And we're talking about 15,000 passengers who don't know if they're going on a cruise or not with Carnival. If they call Carnival now to cancel, they lose their money. If they wait for Carnival to cancel the cruise, they get their money back. So they're stuck. They can't. They got to wait it out. Of course, they don't have to go to Galveston or New Orleans to try to catch their next ship for their ship. They can just forfeit their cruise if the cruise line officially doesn't cancel the cruise. Can't believe that won't happen. I think the strategy here is the cruise line is probably going to cancel the cruises, delay their departure, shorten the next cruise to a 5-day cruise from a 7-day cruise, maybe something like that, and give the folks a partial refund, giving them a chance to come in and who knows what. But we'll see what happens. It's a mess, and it's going to cost Carnival a bunch of dough. And as if Carnival hasn't had enough problems lately with its cash flow, the Vista is heading to Grand Bahama for Azapod work, and she's shut down and has had to do all kinds of refunds, credits, you name it. 50 million in losses at least for the Vista. Some will be covered by insurance, but not everything. Carnival's had all kinds of issues already this year, and this is just adding to it. And this is in a so-called record year for cruisers and for the cruise ship business, where all is well. And everyone is singing Kumbaya by the campfire, and yet the Carnival shares on the New York Stock Exchange are near 52-week lows in the $45 range. If you're a long-term believer in the cruise game, a good time to buy the shares and wait it out. But if you bought them when they were 55 and now they're 45, you can't be happy. However, if you're going to go on a Carnival cruise, any of the cruise lines that they own, you can get a shareholder cruise credit for every cruise you book, which will help compensate you for the losses in the meantime while you're holding the stock. But I think if you wait long enough, you'll be all right. But anyway, we'll see what gives. So anyway, there's the latest on the hurricane, or the tropical storm Barry, soon to become Hurricane Barry. Then it'll get back to a tropical storm. Then it'll just be a disturbance. And the track on this monster is all the way up the Mississippi River. It's going straight up the Mississippi River all the way into the central USA, dumping feet and feet of rain, which will flow back to, you guessed it, flowing back to New Orleans. So New Orleans is getting it now. They're going to get it in the next couple of days, and they're going to keep getting it for the next week, because the amount of water that's going to land in the USA, it's all going to gather and flow back into the Mississippi and come right back down through downtown New Orleans. What a mess they are facing. That's why I'm saying that the news media, I don't think they get the story. I don't think they get the severity of this mess. If one of these levees can't hold in New Orleans and the pumping systems break down, we're talking about the possibility of 10 days, 12 days, 2 weeks of flooding waters coming through New Orleans from the residual of this storm. This is going to take weeks to sort out. We'll have to watch this very closely. It is an absolute tinderbox of problems. I'm telling you, one little thing goes wrong and we got issues, because I see the level of the Mississippi going higher. I cannot imagine the Mississippi dropping at all. There'll be a temporary relief when the storm passes and the storm surge comes out, but then here comes the rain from up north. All that water has to go somewhere. It's coming out of the Mississippi, and we may have those levels rise up and break over. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll keep an eye on it. Welcome to the channel, Traveling with Bruce. Love to follow cruise ship news and what's happening in the cruise ship world. If you've just joined this channel in the last few days, last few weeks, I welcome you to my channel. We now have 29,143 subscribers, on our way to 30,000 subs. Unbelievable. A year ago at this time, we were about 2,000 subscribers. I have been working away a year ago, 11 months on this channel. And as a matter of fact, today, July 12th, is the 23rd month of this channel's existence. We're a month away from the 2-year anniversary of this channel's existence. But a year ago, I had been working for 11 months to get the channel to where it was. We had 300,000 odd views at that time. We had 2,000 subscribers. We were growing, and I was grateful for every subscriber coming in, as I am today. Every new subscriber, I'm grateful for the growth. We are now approaching 7 million views on this channel. I've been doing some, research on it. Is that any good? 7 million. Is that any good compared to other channels? And it is very good. It's a very high view rate for a low number of subscribers. I'm so grateful for it. Of course, I know I've been working very hard to try to make this work. And the strategy going forward is to keep growing this channel by producing more short videos, alert type videos, news type videos, to keep you folks informed as to what's really going on in the cruise business. Lots happening. You'll see a press release from a cruise line. I'll read it, and then I'll decipher it for you and tell you what they're really trying to tell you. They try to make it all peaches and cream. Everything's great, but then the real story is, well, this is what's really going on. This is what we're saying about it. You just sometimes have to kind of read between the lines of some of these press releases to find out what's really going on in the cruise business. It's not easy being in the cruise business. It's tough. It's a cutthroat business. Cruise lines come and go over the decades. Many have. Economic events have done in cruise lines. All kinds of things can happen. Nowadays, cruise lines are pretty well funded. They're pretty large. Our friends at Carnival and Royal Caribbean and Norwegian and MSC and Disney and others have a lot of capital behind them. Viking was another one. But you need a lot of capital to be in this business. This business is capital intensive, and if you haven't got billions of dollars of lines of credit available, you're dead. You're done for. You cannot run 40-year-old cruise ships. You have to run less than 20-year-old cruise ships, generally speaking, and you better be modernizing your fleet at all times, whether you're bringing in brand new ships from the shipyard, or whether you're refurbishing existing ships. And I don't mean putting a coat of paint on the outside of the hull to cover the rust spots. I'm talking refurbishing to an unbelievable level. This has become a science unto itself. Carnival Royal Caribbean, I was just reading the other day, they just announced that the Allure of the Seas and of course the Oasis of the Seas, two of the big Oasis class ships, the first two ever made, both are going in for refurbishing. Oasis of the Seas goes in for a $165 million refurb in November of this year, and the Allure of the Seas in February, just after the New Year, or is that maybe April and May, just after the Christmas season, the winter season, it goes in for a $165 million refurb. Refurbishments used to be $5 to $10 million bucks. That's all you need, $5-10 million bucks. You bought a bunch of mattresses, you bought a bunch of TVs, you bought new linens, you bought some new dishwashers, down for the kitchen, you know, you replaced old antiquated laundry equipment that's wearing out. You brought in new irons. You brought in towels. You replaced the carpeting where the wear and tear was really showing. You brought in a bunch of paint and painters and a bunch of lacquer, and you had guys just sprucing up a good old cruise ship, good for another 5 years. You can't do that anymore. $5-10 million bucks, not a chance. Now it's $3 million bucks a day, average cost, if not more, to have a cruise ship in dry dock, because cruise lines have gotten very wise. They know that the cruising public, we can be fickle. We can be really fickle, and we have cameras everywhere we go. We have these now. These little things aren't telephones. Are you kidding me? That's the last thing this is. These are mobile communication devices, and these are designed to spread the word like light speed around the world anytime something bad happens. And if I'm a cruiser on a cruise ship that just got refurbished and I find there's carpeting along the hallway that's got holes in it, I'm taking a photo, if not a video, and I'm posting it on Facebook, or I'm posting it on Instagram, or God forbid, I'm a YouTuber and I'm posting it on YouTube. Cruise lines know. They're under the microscope. The airlines know it, hotels know it, everyone knows it. Cruise lines do not take chances when it comes to going into dry dock. Now, the hotel director is brought in, the entertainment director is brought in, the captain is brought in with his technical staff, the engineer from the engine room, they're brought in, the head of the kitchen, they're all brought in for a little chat to discuss the ship's dry dock 2 years from now. Not next week, next month, 2 years from now, our ship is going into dry dock. You guys are on the ship. Tell us what we have to do. And the cruise line will send people from head office to the ship and put them on there for a week or two to inspect everything. And then they go back to head office and give a full report to the accounting department and planning department and promotions department. And they figure out what they're going to do on a dry dock redo. And when the ship comes into dry dock 2 years later, there are 2,000 people waiting for it at the dock, waiting. All tradespeople, highly trained, and all on a schedule. You got 30 days, 60 days, whatever the amount of time you have to get the job done. Everyone has been given their schedule down to the hour, if not the minute, as to when you're allowed on the ship and what you're supposed to be doing and how long it's supposed to take you. Because as a contractor, you made a bid on the job. You got the contract bid. Now you have to deliver on the goods. So all the parts that are needed, all the spare parts, all the new bedding, TVs, all the furnishings, all the equipment needed to be brought on the ship, it's all waiting at the dock. The dry dock has been there for days, has been shipped in from around the world, special ordered a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, starting already. And the minute that ship comes in and they bring her in onto the keel blocks, and then they drain out the dry dock, there are armies of people getting on that ship to strip that ship off of what's getting off, and then getting stuff on that has to get on 24/7. Cruise lines are under unbearable pressure to get it right. Well, of course, we're pretty critical of cruise lines, whether things are going right or not, or whether a cruise ship is in a hurricane or not. Right now, the focus is on Carnival. The next 5 or 6 days, what are they going to do and how are they going to do it with regard to Tropical Storm or maybe Hurricane Barry? We'll find out. Anyway, there you go. What I do, of course, is I keep an eye on everybody, try to report to you as to what's going on and who's doing, good job, not a good job, the latest stories, breaking news stories, anything I can do, I'll stay on top of it for you. Thank you for joining me tonight and today on this last live show for Friday. I appreciate so much that you're here. I hope if you're new, say hi to me. Tell me you're watching for the first time. Tell me where you're watching me from. What town are you at? What country are you at? What's the temperature where you are? And what's the price of gas where you live? That kind of stuff. Here in Creston, British Columbia, 3 miles north of the U.S. border. I'm just about 2 hours, 20 minutes north of Coeur d'Alene and Spokane, Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, Spokane, Washington. Here, we're going to hit 80 degrees today. This will be our warmest day in, I think, 2 weeks. Surprising for us to be this cool. But this has been one of those quirky summers so far for us. Lush, gorgeous, no smoke in the sky like last year's forest fires. It's beautiful out here. Very happy with conditions, but it's been a quirky summer so far. It's hotter in Alaska than it is here, and I'm a long way south of Alaska. Let me tell you that. Let's see who's here, and let me visit with you and say hi to you. And like I said, if you want to say hi to me, I'd love to give you a shout out. Thank you for the 34 thumbs ups on this show so far. John LeBeau is here. He's saying it's hot in Raleigh. Chad Clark is here. Is here. Thank you, Chad. Brittany Lockwood is here. She's in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. They're prepared for the storm. We're crossing our fingers for you, Brittany. We'll see what happens. Tom Henry is here. Welcome, Tom Henry. Linda Lou is also here from Reno. Tom Henry from Richmond, Virginia. Who else have we got here? Ed Tolleson from New York is in the house as well. Sylvan Forest, Brittany, stay safe. I hope the winds blow just enough to remove dead leaves from your lawn, and it rains just enough to give the grass a good look. Yeah, wishful thinking. So, who else have we got here? Paul Willigus is in the house. Welcome, Paul. Robert Scott is here. Hey, TWB family. Cruise with Us is here. Hi there, TWB guys. Kelly Haston is here. Hi, Kelly. Welcome for the last Friday together. I'm glad you're here. Who have I got here? Robert Scott and Paul Wilgus. Anne-Marie Landry, awfully windy, just southwest of New Orleans. Glad the ships aren't going to try to come in. Welcome, Anne-Marie. You stay safe down there. Sylvan, hi, Bruce and all. It's 87 degrees and cloudy in Delray Beach, Florida. Enjoying my last TWB rum and coke. Hit the thumbs up. Subscribe and notify. Dinner tonight, arugula salad, seared tuna, mashed potatoes, and edamame. What is edamame? I don't even know what that is. Sounds exciting though. Sounds exotic. Fantastic, Sylvan. Roger Leonard saying the ad today was from Mitsubishi Cars. Mitsubishi is advertising on your channel, Bruce, to the folks out there to buy their cars. Very interesting. Who else we got? Danielle Franks is here. Hi, Danielle. Welcome. Saying hi to everybody. Who else have we got here? Tom Henry says 91 in Richmond, Virginia. James Coling. Hi, everybody. Hi, James. Welcome. Duncan Ed. Hello, Bruce. And TW family. $2.59 a gallon for gas in Naples, Florida. Lots of rain here. Let's see. James saying hi, Bruce. Sylvia, hi, Bruce and all. Checking in now. But we'll be hanging out tonight for a little while. I need a drink. Laugh out loud. 90+ degrees in Greensboro, North Carolina. Sylvia, how you doing, darling? Vivian Clark Nicholson is in the house too. Popped in to say night all. Down to 7% charge. Have a good show. Stay safe out there. Thank you, Vivian. I hope to see you tomorrow and also on Monday night. Paul Wilgus, only 82 here, Tom, but humid as hell. Linda Lou, hi, girlfriend Sylvia. Steve Bartley, 94 degrees in Greeley, Colorado, he tells me. Welcome, Steve. 88 in the first state. Gas, 251 to 255. Roger Leonard, thank you. Who else we got? Anne-Marie, wow, wind really picking up already. I can hear the gusts out there. I'm about 40 miles south of the city. Let's see. Who else we got here? Are there any decent hotels in Galveston? I don't know, James. This I can't answer personally. I haven't been there. Let's see. Sheila is here. Hi, Bruce and all TWB fans. Thank you, Sheila. Welcome back. Steve Bartley, stay safe, Brittany. Kathy Hennessy, hi, TWB family. I'm going to miss these daily shows. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. Thank you, Kathy, so much. Let's see. Sorry, Lynn Lou, I'm sorry if I seem like I asked too many questions, but that was not my intention. I just like to talk a lot, says Sylvia. Peter Heckema, hi, Bruce and everybody. Good trivia show last night, Bruce. Hopefully you won't give up the trivia shows with your new format. Everyone looks forward to trivia. Have a great weekend, everybody. Thank you, Peter, so much. I'll have trivia Monday nights as well. I'll do my Monday show at 8 o'clock Eastern, and I'll squeeze some trivia in towards the end of the show every night, every week, and we'll have some fun with that. Let's see her. Getting all kinds of warnings about the storm too, says Kelly. Let's see. Brittany says nobody needs rain around the Mississippi River. I can tell you that. And who else have we got here? Steve Bartley. 1 inch of rain equals 1 foot of snow. That's right. That's right. 1 inch is 1 foot, not 1 inch for 1 inch. 24 feet of snow. That's right. I for some reason I knew I said it wrong when I said it, but it didn't register in my brain. If you're going to get 2 feet of rain in New Orleans, that's like getting 24 feet of snow here. That's a complete shutdown, and that means roofs collapse from the weight of the snow. That's deadly. That's deaths. No question about it. There will be total communities cut off in Canada for days, if not weeks. Total cutoffs. And power lines will go down as well from the weight of everything. It would be an absolute mess. And then the runoff would be deadly too. It would be insane. Steve, thank you for that. For one inch of rain is 1 foot of snow. Thank you. Let's say who else is here today. Cool Jazz is in the house. Coming in with my Canadian flag flying at half staff in honor of Friday's last show. Taps playing as I type. Thanks, buddy. Oh, man. Who else have we got here tonight? Mrs. Davis D is here. Hello from Indiana. Just finding out about this storm. Yikes. That's an early one, isn't it? Officially, hurricane season started June 1. It's now July 12. But we usually see most of the activity in August, September, October. But yeah, we got one going. Brittany, ports need to be closed for a few days for sure. Kent Farndell, I would expect those 4 ships to remain away from port until the hurricane makes landfall. I'm guessing, Kent, you might be right, but they haven't confirmed it yet. Let's see. Who else have we got here? It's a sad, sad day. Cool, says Linda Lou. Kent, I also heard that they were possibly thinking of going to Mobile. You can... Sheila says you can play taps too. Let's see. Kathy Hennessy. Ooh, to be stuck on a cruise ship. Oh, such tough times. Gregory Toomer. Good Lord, need to send some of that rain over here to Birmingham, Alabama. Megan Frost. Hey, sorry for being late. Welcome, Megan. Sylvan. I've been living in Florida for 15 years, and we have never seen a thunderstorm develop into a hurricane on the first half of July. There you go. Or a tropical storm develop into a hurricane. Yeah, it's amazing. Cool Jazz, anything for TWB, Sheila. Chad Clark, why, even though they are sister ships, the Carnival Breeze to me looks a lot better than the Magic. Why would 2 ships that are basically the same look so much different? Maybe one was in for Drydock and a major refit. I don't know. Let's see. Brittany, it is just very windy, not enough that people cannot stand up safely, though. Tom Henry, 10 lashes with a wet noodle, Megan, for being late. Oh, my gosh. Hi, Sheila. I think I missed saying hi to you, said Linda Lou. And Sylvan, or maybe Carnival could reroute their ships to Tampa if said ships fit under the bridge across the bay. There's always that, too. Let's see. Go to the office, Megan, and get a pass. You're late at coming into the show. You have to go get a pass. Thank you, Linda Lou, for that. That would be a thing to do, says Sheila. Send them to Tampa. I don't think they'll do that. They'll just keep them at sea. They'll hang out in the Gulf of Mexico. They got plenty of water. They can make their own water. They got lots of food on board. The bar won't dry out. If they got to stay a couple extra days at sea, shouldn't be a problem at all. And give the folks some free time, no extra charge to enjoy yourself. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner on the house. Not a bad cruise, but if you expect it back at your office and you're not going to make it, sorry, but not the end of the world, I don't think. Better be safe than not, I say. Safe than sorry. Better that. Let's see here. Cool Jazz. Wonder if they eat beans around the campfire. Let's see. Who else is here? Chili Falls. Don't forget, Carnival Fantasy is supposed to arrive in Mobile tomorrow. Chad, they may have to reroute those ships to New York and Boston and go northeast. Sylvan, Lucy doesn't eat trolls and bullies. She might get sick. Snakes are delicate animals. She gets 2 rodents tonight. Let's see. Cool Jazz. I wonder if Bruce really lives in Canada. He seems to know more about the weather. He knows more about the weatherman here. Well, I kind of watch it. I kind of keep an eye on it for cruise ship information. You never know. Let's see. Brittany Lockwood, don't forget about Baton Rouge possibly flooding. We're crossing our fingers for you, Brittany. Debbie Manuel, hi everybody. Survival food commercial today, and we're going to hit 100 degrees in Northern California in Chico. A horrible way to spend the last Friday with Bruce. Debbie, stay indoors and stay cool, please. Sheila, he's probably your neighbor. Let's see who else is going on. Bruce, the Mississippi River is up there in St. Louis, is already flooded big time. This is not going to end, is it? It's unbelievable. And Sheila says, wow, Debbie, I thought it was hot here in Virginia. You got 100. Tom Henry, good ad, Debbie. Be ready for the big one. Steve Bartley, what was the date of your first live stream? How many subs then? I went live January the 6th, 2018 as a test. But January the 8th, 2018 was my first show where I actually conversed with people because I had figured it out by then. How many subscribers did I have January the 8th, 2018? About 230. Maybe 230 subscribers, and I would have had maybe 15 to 20 people watching me at any one time while I was live. And after a couple of days, the show would register 50 to 75 views. But I learned how to do it. I started with whatever audience I had, and I tried to get better at it and more comfortable at it, Nowadays, lately, the live show is coming around 1,000 to 2,000 views after a few days. Most people watch the show on rerun, but they only watch 10 or 15 minutes of the 1 hour and 20 minutes, which makes sense. It's such a long amount of time, but I do appreciate it. 44 thumbs ups now. Thank you, everybody, for that. I appreciate it. But that was a long time ago. Sylvan says, I got ads for survival food, too. I watched their ad and told myself I'd rather starve than eat that slop. The crew was behind me on that. I guarantee you. Cool Jazz, hopefully August the 12th falls on a Monday. If not, there will not be an anniversary party. Well, let me take a look. What is August the 12th going to be? It's a Monday. August the 12th is a Monday. We'll have an anniversary show on Monday, August the 12th. How about that? That's pretty cool, huh? I like that. Very interesting. Thanks for the tip there, Cool Jazz. Appreciate it. Let's see. Paul Wilson, hello, Reno Lady and Tom Henry. Debbie Manuel, hi there, everybody. Tom Henry, Steve, the first live shows were fun. Bruce trying to tell if anyone is there. Is anybody watching? Anybody there? Cool Jazz, August 12th is a Monday, says Paul Wilgus. Sheila, Bruce, what are you giving away today? I heard there was a prize giveaway. There was? News to me. If I had a sponsor that would sponsor these shows, I could do sponsor giveaways, but I don't have a sponsor. I think the reason I don't have a cruise ship line sponsoring me is I tell it the way it is, and I don't think they like that, and maybe they don't want to sponsor the show. But you never know down the road. You never know what will happen. We'll see. I was a sub then, says Steve Bartley. I think you were. I think, Steve, that name has been around a while. Kathy, Monday nights are going to be rough against Sharon at Sea. Well, what can I say? I'm just going to go live at 9 or 8 Eastern time, do my thing, and continue on. I can't, figure out what everyone else is doing. I just got to do what I have to do. It works from here, and we'll do the best we can with what we have, and hopefully you can join us. You can always watch me on a rerun if you want. Let's see here. I think I'll bounce back and forth, says Sheila. Let's see. Earthstone, I wish I had that kind of money. Bobby Harrell, howdy, Bobby. Bobby says howdy. I say howdy back. Paul, listen, I'm almost to Ohio now. I crossed the Mississippi River at St. Louis earlier today. Tom Henry, 2 computers, Sheila. Just watch them at the same time. I got to get a separate earplugs for 2 separate channels. Let's see. We should do a Facebook survey. Which YouTuber will you watch on Monday, says Cool Jazz. What's that thing, Bruce? What's that thing? Is our prize. What's that thing? Sheila, I don't know. What kind of iPhone was that? Earthstone Cruises Rock. Paul Wilson, the Mississippi River was overflown on the Missouri side. It was already overflowing on the Missouri side. They're getting rain in the next week. They're getting a lot of rain from that hurricane. That'll be going up there as a storm. Linda Lou, I do everything on my iPhone. I can't live without it. Tom Henry, is there something missing in the left corner behind Bruce? Was Bruce robbed? Something missing. Yes. Over here used to be this thing over here. You see that right there? The mug has been moved, and then I put this book here. See this book over here? I don't know if you can see. There it is. The Cayman book is over there. I'm trying to fill out the thing a little bit. And the funny thing is, on the live show, my camera goes wide, and you can see the whole shelf behind me. But on my recorded shows, the picture is much tighter. It's more like that, and you don't see the edges. It's weird how it works between one version and another. Anyway, was he robbed? No, he wasn't robbed. Let's see. Royal Caribbean Cups. Kathy noticed the cat knocked off his lunch. Sylvan Forest. What is that I see out of the corner of my eye? Sea cruisers are back on with a new video in their place. I would remain quiet forever. Scammers are perennials. It seems it is never. I was never a fan anyway. Yeah, I tell you, that channel's had a tough time the last 5 months or so. Its views are way down, aren't they? Really, she's had a tough time. What are those wires? Tom Henry wants to know. Sheila, what is that? His antenna? Wires. Are you talking about this? This is a lamp that's behind me here. That's just a lamp, which I haven't even got on right now. Boy, I really have to watch my camera, don't I? I have to really kind of do that, don't I? Or do I have to do this? Do I have to just do this and do a face shot? Just give you that so you don't see anything else, and that way you won't have to worry about what's behind me or anything like that. No, I don't want to do that. Live. We're on live, having fun today. Oh my gosh. Some aluminum foil, says Sheila. Mrs. Davis D, does the $3 million even account for the lost revenue in being in Drydock? No. Oh no, it does not. They'll take a ship out of service for 4, 5, 6 cruises, and on top, and then spend the $3 million a day average to refurbish. Oh, this is a big investment. You take a 1 month dry dock, you're looking at 125 million, maybe more, in total economic costs to do it. But the ship is refurbished at the end of the 30 days. If you've done it right, you've got another 10 years of life in a cruise ship. You don't have to replace it with a $800 million, $1 billion investment. You've spent 90 or 125 instead of 800. Sound economics. Plus, you can add higher rates to the ship after a refurbishment than before, because once the ship is all purdied up and they've added all the new features like wireless Wi-Fi, which now you can get way more money for your Wi-Fi service. You've put in new restaurants, new features. You're going to bring in more money. So, yeah, they know what they're doing. These cruise lines, they absolutely know what they're doing. New book on the shelves about the Cayman Islands, says Sylvan. That's right, you saw it. Let's see. Cat Rose, 92, but it feels like 100. Sheila, 91 here in Virginia. Angela Rank, good afternoon. Can't wait for our 25th anniversary in October. Right on, Angela. I hope you're going on a cruise. Something tells me you are. Such a sad day, Kathy, says Linda Lou. Sylvan, they were involved in a very shady business a while back, says Sylvan, regarding the channel. Let's see. 99 in Utah, says Vida Udink. Gas is $2.89 today. Welcome, Vida, to the show. Sammy, hello. Hi, Sammy. How you doing? Megan just started up dinner. Poor Carnival has no luck of late. Paul Lucas, Sheila, only 82 here. Kathy Hennessy, Bruce just seems to be happy about the change. Well, I'm happy. I'm sad in a way, of course, but I'm excited about the future. I really am. I'm really excited about how this channel is growing up, and the next 6 months, there's going to be massive changes for Jennifer and I. We're looking to go on cruises. We're looking to winter, hopefully, in the southern U.S. We'll let you know all about the changes as they occur. There's a lot of changes coming to the positive side as far as our style of life and getting on and doing things. I'm excited. I really am. Yes, change is difficult at times, but there's a reason for change. And this channel has changed so much since it began in August of 18 or 17. Then in January 18, and then a year later, and now here, the changes have been amazing for this channel. And almost 30,000 fans or subscribers, and I know 180,000 people actually watch this channel because only 15% of the watchers subscribe. It's incredible, the stats on this channel. It just blows my mind that 85% of the folks who watch my short videos are actually not subscribers. They just watch the short videos and they catch another one another time, and some subscribe, some don't. It's just the way it is. It's YouTube. It's a unique instrument. It's an amazing animal, and I'm trying to adapt and learn it and work through it. But it's carrying this household. This channel is now paying its bills, trying to grow that, because I want to get on cruise ships and visit you folks in person, and perhaps do a live show on a cruise ship or two from time to time. I tell you, I got plans and a lot of hopes, dreams, wishes, and aspirations. How's about that? Aspirations. Please join me and come along for the ride. That would be great. Let's see here. My ad was for sunglasses, says Megan. Tom Henry, Earthstone 22. What town? I'm originally from New Holland, PA. Danielle Franks. Hey, back at you. Glad to be here. Thank you, Danielle. Yay, a friend in Thibodaux was moving inland for the storm. Ariel H is here, 89 in Baltimore, Maryland. Welcome, Ariel, to the show and channel. I'm glad you're here. Sylvan, edamame are steamed soya beans served in the pod with pink Himalayan salt. Man, that's over my head. I'll tell you right now, the only way I'd ever eat something like that is if I saw you in person or I was on a cruise ship and it was served as part of a dish. I just don't know where I'd ever run into something like that. That is awesome, and you make it at home. It's incredible. You're some cook, I'll tell you. Earthstone 22, Kittanning, north of Pittsburgh, looks like. Sheila, yes, he's going to walk about. Kathy, yes, he's going to walk about. Let's see. My Cat Rose says, my ad was for a Mormon church. Are you kidding me? A Mormon church is advertising on this channel to get, wow, that's amazing. Well, it takes all kinds. Gregory, Carnival will be all right. They go through the hurricanes every year. Let's see here. It's going to be a bad year for hurricanes, thinks Earthstone 22. Let's see. Bobby Harrell, plenty of hotels in Galveston. Kirk Brunson, hi, Bruce. Kirk from New York City is finally here. Welcome, Kirk. 49 thumbs ups now on this show. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate the thumbs ups here today. Let's see. Yes, Bruce, we need you serenading us on Monday, says Linda Lou. I need a week to recover for these singing performances I've had to be doing lately. Earthstone could use some snow. A river still high and fast in Sacramento, says Cat Rose. Ron Sablehouse is in the house today. Hi, Bruce. 90, low humidity, beautiful day in Cincinnati. Welcome, Ron from Cincy. Sheila, we expect a lot on that Monday night show, don't we, Linda Lou? Gregory, you got that right, Sheila. They will make it up. Brittany, if I could, I would shovel the storm to South America. Get it out of here. Angela Rank, October will be my third cruise on the Magic. Right on, Angela, and enjoy it. You deserve it. Hello from Northeast Arkansas, says Robin Norman. Robin, hello, and how are you? 90 degrees in Northeast Arkansas. Welcome. Alan Carter from Calgary is also in the house today. How you doing, Alan, buddy? Kirk, hi, Sheila and Tom. John LeBeau, 105 days till my Viking cruise. Right on, John. Anne-Marie Landry in Galveston. The Holiday Inn Express was very nice about 4 years ago, if that helps. It was very nice 4 years ago. Thank you for that, Anne-Marie. Sheila says, nice, John. Sheila, I have 93 to horizon. 93 days to go until my cruise. Let's all give Bruce a thumbs up, says Brittany. Thank you, dear, for that. John Lobo, very nice. Sheila, just like a man, like to get to liking him and he dumps you. Oh, Sheila, you know it's not personal. Megan, August the 12th, the day I go back to work after vacation. Paul Wilson, Bruce does not sound like a Canadian. He never says A. Oh, how's it going, eh? Well, I kind of do from time to time. It slips out. What can I say? 52 thumbs ups. Thank you, everybody. I do what I can. Let's see. Sheila, yes, I'll take my heart and go quietly, Earthstone. Oh, come on, Bruce, just give me a cup. Let's see, a mug, anything. Nurse Nancy, hi, all. Glad to be here. It's lovely here in Wisconsin today. Hello, everybody. Is Sheila causing you trouble? Sheila, Bruce, how about the T-shirt? Hi, Miss Nurse Nancy. John LeBeau, hey, Nurse Nancy. Duncan and Bruce, you keep it real, and that's what I like about your shows. I do the best I can, my friend. Sheila, who, me giving people trouble? Me? Who? Sylvan, I have to choose between TWB and Sharon at Sea. I'll pick TWB every time. I don't follow that. Okay, thank you so much, Sylvan. Bruce is funny, says Earthstone. Nurse Nancy, hi there again, everybody. Sheila, I love them both. Different content, though. Let's see. Just move your body, Sheila. Nurse Nancy, yes, I'm the moderator for Sharon at Sea live stream. Sorry that I won't be able to make your live show on Monday evenings, Bruce. I will have to watch those replays to keep up with everybody. Cat Rose, heard what? Some flooding in Pittsburgh, PA area yesterday. Oh, that's interesting. Nurse Nancy, oh, whoa, that was uncomfortably close to the camera there, Bruce. What are you talking about? Just bought the new GoPro Fusion, says Duncan N, to use while cruising and maybe use for YouTube. Cross your fingers, more to come. Right on, Duncan N. Brittany, I will make it easy for you guys to know if my family has electricity at showtime tomorrow. I'll be in. Right on, tomorrow 2 Eastern. Let us know, because that's probably the height of the storm. I don't know if you'll make it. Sheila, he's going to have traveling with the Four Stooges and the gang. Let's see. Megan wants to know who was in the shady business. I can't comment on other YouTubers. Don't want to do that. Let's see here. Nurse Nancy, do the changes on YouTube contribute to you changing the live streams, Bruce? Do the changes on YouTube contribute? Well, I think the channel's growth is really the main reason why the live shows. I'm not going to be doing 8 live shows a week anymore. I'll be down to 1. It's just the channel's growth. I now, with almost 30,000 subscribers, 85% of all my view time, all my views are for my short videos. My live streams, I don't even do 15%. I got to be honest, not even 15% of my view time is live streams. I would say 5 to 7% of all the views on this channel are for the 8 live shows a week that I've been doing. 92% of all the viewing and showtime watching and subscriptions, all that, all comes from my short videos. And today is a classic example. I've been working on 2 videos today. One I've been working on for 3 hours, and I had to stop it to do an update bulletin story on the ports of New Orleans and Mobile shutting down. I just got that video posted 10 minutes before this live show went live. Now I'm doing the live show for over an hour, and then after I get this done and posted and figured out, then I got to go back and work on the other video. And I would like to have had that video up 2 hours ago, but I can't do it. I still have hours of work to do on it, and I may not have it up and running until tomorrow. So there's so much I need to be doing and staying on top of, that the 8 live shows a week are just eating into my awake time. I can't do this in my sleep and wake up and then just do the show every day at 5 p.m. It requires a lot of effort, and I have to now, sadly, determine, well, what is driving this channel? What's driving it? What will drive it? And going forward for my own personal travel time and cruise ship voyages that I want to do with Jennifer and Jennifer and my quality of life. The live shows are very difficult to maintain constantly. It's a joy to do them for me. I'm so comfortable being on the air, just talking away. But I really have to make the determination which way this channel is going to go. And the future of this channel, by the end of the year, I expect 50,000 subs to be part of the show, part of this channel. A year from now, we could be at 100,000 subscribers or more, and it'll all be because of my videos and the update videos that I do. That's where the growth will come from, and that's how I will make a living. That's the bottom line. Is if I had 10,000 viewers watching me live every day, it wouldn't be like this either. It would be much different than this. It would be so institutionalized. I don't know if you folks would enjoy the show. I don't think I'd enjoy doing it. But even then, I don't know if I'd make enough of a living off of it. Even with 10,000 viewers per live show, I don't know if I could handle it. When I do a short video and it gets 200,000 views, or I do a series of videos over the week and they collectively do 300,000 views, that's what pays the bills. And the mortgage company doesn't care whether I do a live show or not. They just want their money at the end of the month, and I have to deliver to the bottom line, because this is my job. This is not a hobby, and 8 live shows a week is not a hobby. it's a job, a full-time job, and really it requires 2 people, if not 3, to do it right. And I've been doing it on my own with a little help from Jennifer, but Jennifer also, you know, wants to live her life. And so there's a long answer to a short question as to why this is happening and the way this is going to go. Anyway, Debbie Manuel, so does this mean that the Big S RV can become an actual reality? You never know. The Big S RV, I might have to take her out of storage, fire that baby up, and put the show on the road, heading to all kinds of cruise ports around North America, and broadcasting from the comfort of the Big Ass RV between cruises. Wouldn't that be something? Got to find out where the Lucases are hanging out, and we'll kind of team up with those guys. That would be kind of wacky, wouldn't you think? What can I say? Let's see. Who else is here? I've got to catch up with you guys. Kathy, I watched the Sea Cruisers video out of curiosity, and I was shocked that Amy was either high or drunk. Well, again, I can't comment on someone else's channel. Ron Frank 09, Valor or Glory? I have been booked, but not sure which is better. Don't know either. I haven't been on either of them. Let's see. I always thought they were butter beans, Nurse Nancy, is Sheila saying to Nurse Nancy. Let's see. That Cayman Island book would be a great prize. Sheila, yes, it would. I could use that on my next cruise. What's the pink ball behind you? It looks like a good prize too. The pink ball. Oh, this is a some kind of a rock thing. That's Jennifer's. Yeah. You guys want prizes? Why do you want prizes? Is not my company good enough? Is not my effervescent personality enough to satisfy your viewing pleasure? Probably not. What can I say? Who else is here? He has too many cups anyhow, says Sheila. It's a lot of work, that many shows, I'm sure. She says, Erskine, I'm going to do a live show of me watching live shows. Sheila, I'll follow with me watching his blooper video. Nurse Nancy, yes, editing can take up time for sure. Thank you for all you do for cruise fans, Bruce. You've been amazing with the daily live streams for a long time. Congrats on your success. Thank you, Nurse Nancy, and congrats on your channel too. You're doing a great job. Thank you to Nurse Nancy, says Sheila. Sylvan, butter beans are also known as lima beans. Definitely not edamame. Dad is not a fan of that because of my grandfather didn't serve them. What was she thinking 80 years ago? I mean, what? It all comes down to money. Linda Lou says. Cat Rose, ew, lima beans. Lima beans. Sheila loves lima beans. Sheila with butter. Yes, but it's your last hurrah. Debbie, no prizes needed, Bruce. Just your lovely face and voice is all we need. Thank you, Debbie. You're so nice, so kind to me. Sylvan, because of your company, our collective cup runneth over. Somebody got a mop here. Nurse Nancy, Sheila, you're too funny. Linda Lou, you are our prize, Bruce. And Kelly Haston, aw, thank you. Sheila, thanks for making my days go by, Bruce. And my Yorkie so is glad. So now I will feed her on time. Kathy, no matter all, we wish Bruce and Jennifer the best. We look forward to meeting you on a cruise ship soon. That will happen. There's no doubt. Like I say, I'll be on every Monday night, 8 o'clock Eastern. I'll be on Monday nights. Catch up with me live or catch up with me on a rerun. And don't be surprised if I start posting more videos during the week than I normally do. So you may end up getting just as much of me, but in a shorter format. But not in the same kind of way, obviously, as I have to do my editing work and my research and everything else. But I look forward to trying to bring you the best content I can with what little I have, and hopefully keep you posted on what's going on out there in this wild and wacky cruise ship world. Please make sure to subscribe to my Facebook group page. Become a member of that and hang out with me there as well. And if any of you have any updates or live news that you want me to know about, breaking news, send it to me on my Facebook group page. Direct message me if you want, or send me a private email. The email address is down below this in this description. And you can always keep me posted on what you know and what's going on. I'll try and stay on top of these stories. Let's see here. What else is going on here? Cat Rose, yeah, lots of lots have come to the church ads lately for me. I don't know. Sheila, yes, please keep us informed on the cruise, Bruce. Let us know in time to save up. We appreciate everything you do. Sylvan, gotta go fire the grill. The tuna won't sear itself. Great show again, Bruce. Thank you. Bye all. Sheila, I'll keep buying stuff from Amazon, Bruce. Linda Lou, will miss you tomorrow, but we'll see you Monday night. Can't miss my granddaughter's birthday party Saturday at 11. Right on, Linda Lou. Nurse Nancy, enjoy that meal, Sylvan. I'll try to pop in and say hello every now and then. Thank you, everybody, for that. Thanks for watching me today and every day this past week and the last year and a half. I'll be on tomorrow at 2 o'clock in the afternoon for my last live show for this series. And then I'll be preparing for my next live show Monday night at 8 and every Monday after that. Again, thank you all. 58 thumbs ups today. Thanks, everybody, for that. Really appreciate it. Love it. Please stay safe, stay warm, stay healthy. If it's hot where you are, stay cool. Thanks again for making my days. You will be greatly missed, says Linda Lou. Thank you, dear. Debbie, thank you, Debbie, for all that and all your support, you guys. I appreciate it. Where's the mop, Sylvan? Cheers to all of you from TWB here in Creston, British Columbia. Caffeine-free Diet Coke goes down awfully good. Thanks for being here on my last Friday show. Guys, take care. See you tomorrow at 2 and see you Monday at 8 o'clock Eastern time. Oh my gosh, he's going live at 8 on Mondays. And I appreciate all your support and best wishes. 61 thumbs ups. Thanks, everybody, for that. I really love it. I'm going to go back to work now. I got another video to work on. It just never ends. Bye, says Sheila. Thanks, you guys. You guys have a good one. And I appreciate all your support. Okay, guys, we'll see you later. And I'll be on at 2 tomorrow. Bye for now.